gotta let this ride. This the thing, is it? Ooh, we gotta let this slide. This is the official victory music. Official victory music already? Victory, I mean, from now on, every day we record, and the Panthers win, this is coming into.
I won't play Al Boogie. I won't play all songs. We got a personal song.
Tell the Panthers to stop winning it.
I would if I could, because that's the only way the Cowboys are going to win. Or make the playoffs.
Oh, man, right.
So, as you know, we're going to talk about the NFC South today. And
more importantly, as you know, the Panthers just got not eating dubs all day.
So y'all are sitting all right. Y'all sitting pretty, 8-3 record. But ESPN had them as 8 in the power rankings last week. They had them 8 this week.
Haters.
And then it's behind the 7-4 Seahawks.
Haters.
Is this fair or foul, good sir?
It's not fair. It's not foul. This is whack. Whack.
So how should it be set up?
I would average rank 4. I'm gonna go 1. The Patriots, they're the reigning Super Bowl champion, pretty good. 2, I'll give the Eagles their spot 4 now. They got a couple of tough games ahead of them, so we'll find out what's real about them.
Exactly.
3rd, I have the who have ahead of them? Oh, the Vikings.
Okay.
Vikings are 3rd.
Okay.
We'll find out something about them soon too, because they're about to play us. So 4th, I got the Panthers. You know.
Okay.
What's interesting is that we're about to have a round robin real quick.
So I don't understand though, because the Saints, your intravision rivals, or whatever you want to call them, they have the same record as y'all, and they beat y'all in week 3, I think. So shouldn't the Saints be ranked better or lower as well?
I don't say no, because I think the way the power rankings work in the NFL, I think it's based on like your winning streak or something. I don't know. Because the Saints won 8 in a row and they got up high, but we've run 4 in a row, so we have the 3rd longest winning streak in the NFL. So we should be ranked higher. I don't know how this works.
All right.
But the Seahawks 7-4 with lost all their players. They're ranked ahead of us.
Yeah, they ain't got rich.
They don't have any good wins. They have bad losses.
Shout out to my dog B-Max. Byron Maxwell just got back on his home team.
Right.
He was playing another week now. I was like, B-Max.
Exactly.
But and then the commentators got it wrong. The commentator said that there's only one of the 4 original from the Legion of Boom. And Cam was playing and B-Max was playing.
Hey man, they need to keep that.
They need to get right.
No, tell them they need to put some spec on his name.
Respect on the name.
Spec on the name.
So, what do you think about the Saints? Because they beat y'all in week 3. 34-13 they beat y'all. And y'all play them on Sunday for the temporary division crown. So, who wins? What happens? Give me some spiel. Give me a spiel.
I think the Saints and Panthers the Saints have got to be at least turning towards a top 10 defense now.
Yeah.
They've been really good. And I guess we deserve some credit for that because we gave them that get right, so to speak, when they pounded us 34-13.
I thought only y'all could pound.
Right. Apparently, they could pound us down, though, boy. They beat us down that field that day.
Speaking of...
But, so I'm expecting a really good, tightly contested game. I think but I do think it's 2 good defenses, but I expect some points to be put on the board. I'm thinking 27-24. Panthers gonna be eating dubs.
Okay.
Killer Cam showing out.
All right.
You already know.
All right. So let's flip the script to y'all's adversaries.
Right.
They got a little guy named Alvin Kamara who is nasty.
It's pretty good.
And then they got Mark Ingram who was just always nasty, and then now he's just nasty.
Right.
So, check this out. I was looking up some statistics so I could be like Stephen A. Smith and whatnot.
Stats guy. You got a guy?
And I checked this. I don't want to put any inaccurate stats on the show.
Right.
Or our show. You know what I mean? So, all right. So how about this? This tandem has racked up more rushing yards than any tandem in the league, as well as any more passing yards than any tandem in the league. That's crazy. Right. They have more rushing yards as a couple. But and then more passing yards. More receiving yards.
The funny thing about this was one of the rare times that the trade worked out well for both teams. Remember, Adrian Peterson got traded to the Cardinals, and since he went to the Cardinals, he's taken off. He's showing that he's not dead yet.
Did they release him and then
no traded him to the Cardinals?
What they get? That guy named Draft Pick?
Draft Pick.
Oh, that's why they're doing so good.
That boy undefeated, boy. That boy,
That's why they're doing
he's
so good.
amazing.
And if you're missing it, we have a running joke on this show. Draft Pick is a guy who runs a 4.240, has a 50-inch vert, and went to Alabama.
Presumably Alabama, because he's going to be a first-round pick.
Yeah, so draft pick is always the thing that takes the place and makes your team successful.
Right, draft pick.
Hence, Carolina.
That's right. Yeah, we got draft pick. We ain't been the same since.
Exactly.
Been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
So what do you think about that duo, man?
They're really good. You want to know what this game is going to come down to? Our linebackers have got to play well. Mm-hmm. Luke, Shaq, Thomas, they've got to show up. They got to stop the run. They got to guard them in the passing game. Yeah. So it's going to be key, man. It's going to be key.
Exactly. That's true.
It's going to be key.
So since y'all are partnered with y'all's former #1 receiver, y'all offense has improved while his targets has dropped. So they know how to use him sparingly. Right. And then the temperatures drop because he's a Buffalo.
Yeah, man. Let's keep him out the game plan.
Exactly. And his yards have dropped naturally. Right. And that guy draft pick for y'all is looking great.
Hey, man. He's looking better and better every week.
So what do you think about the trade now?
You know what? I think I called you that day when I found out it first happened, and I was just shocked. Yeah. Turns out maybe they knew something that we didn't know.
Hey, what did I tell you?
You said they must know something that I don't know.
I told you that too, but I told you it's the Carmelo effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you get Cam Newton concentrating on one guy, you get everybody concentrating on one guy as a scorer or receiver, and you got the reputation of being a good receiver, and you get 10 targets and get 1 catch. Right. That's an equation for losses and interceptions. Yeah,
but in his absence, we might have found ourselves a true #1.
Yeah, since we last spoke, Fun just stepped up nicely.
Fun.
He used to average about 45 yards a carry when Benji was there, right?
Yeah, right.
Benji.
Right. Shout out.
So now, since Benji's left, I got me calling Benji for real.
Stats, man. Let's hit him with the stats, man.
Benjamin has gotten 5 for 86, 5 for 92. And what was it? 7 for 108. Is he a viable #1 option now?
I think you can see he's trending upwards.
Oh yeah, he gets some more yards.
Man, he's about to be averaging 100 yards a game, man. He's about to be a true #1, man. Yeah. This is why we traded up in the second round to get him 3 years ago. He's proven his worth about time. Nice. That's why I always said no excuses. Got talent. So first and second round picks everywhere.
So you think he's gonna cut up on them Saints?
Hope so. He has to. If he don't play well, we have no one else to throw to.
I got another question for you. How many yards and how many targets?
For
Fun.
For who?
Devin Funches, by the way.
No. Who?
Devin Funches.
Fun. Okay. Fun. I'm gonna predict. I'm gonna say he's gonna get. I'm gonna say 6 for 90 and a tub.
Safe.
690 tub.
That's it.
On 10 targets.
Oh.
690 tub, 10 targets.
Very nice. Well, let's switch gears a little bit and let's go to these dirty birds. Right. All right. So speaking of #1 options, Julio, the man child, turns out to be the man child. Right. All right. So he had 253 whole yards last Sunday. The most since any receiver since.
He gained 300 yards on us last year.
Say that one more time. We don't have the audio yet. Now come on now.
He gained 300 yards on us last year.
He gained 300 yards on the vaunted Carolina Panthers last year. It was him. He broke his own record.
By the way, the quarterback who gave up those yards, he's a Dallas Cowboy. Since we wanted to bring up old stuff. Bringing up old stuff.
Yeah, and we know not to deal with those guys.
Right.
Because had Dak sad. What's his name? What's his?
Liberty Bell, Alexander Graham Bell.
What's his name? Byron Bell?
Bell.
Yeah, he was from the Panthers earlier, and he gave up 2 sacks at the end in like 2 minutes.
Dog had 5 snaps and 6 pressures. What? What?
My bad. I
gave up 6 pressures.
I didn't get you on the Cowboys.
Sorry, man. You know I'm gonna keep rolling.
All right, so Julio Jones game, 300 yards against y'all.
Right.
October 2nd, 2016. All right, sorry. All right. Now, Jones has now exceeded 200 receiving yards 3 times in his 7-year career. That's outrageous.
Pretty good.
Some quarterbacks don't get that. I know one quarterback who didn't get that.
Who's that?
Anyway.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're cool. So what do you think? So with those monster stats, what do you think of your division foes? What do you think about Julio? What do you think about them? Do you think that they pose a threat to you first and foremost? And what do you think
the
about them
Falcons have never scared me in general.
I feel you on that. I do feel you on that.
Reason why Matt Ryan, he's all right, but he's not real. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I don't know what it is about him, but he's not scary. Breeze is scary.
He lives by Shannon Sharp.
Matt,
that's kind of cool.
Facts. What's that? Facts.
Yeah. Sipping that hand dog and black and miles.
Miles in that yak.
Yep.
Matt Ryan's a good quarterback. Clearly, he was MVP last year, but I think people are starting to know on him. Last year might have been an outlier type of season for him.
Okay.
So to answer your question, I'm not worried. Julio Jones is a problem.
Yeah.
Played him the first game and he went over 100 again.
Yeah, exactly.
But if we're looking at
I was hoping you left that out because I'm about to.
But what's good though, he got 180 less receiving yards this time than last time we played him. So hey man, progress. Hey. When I say happiness is a function of expectations.
Bam.
120 and 2 tubs don't sound bad.
So we
when you're expecting 305 tubs.
Touche.
Expectations, buddy. Expectations.
But check this out though.
Yeah.
Since you don't like Mike Ryan,
right?
They sat him out on the bench and then said, Muhammad, run his wildcat for us.
Come through.
So, you know, that boy can throw. He was a quarterback in high school.
Man, that was a pretty pass.
Then they changed him over like they do.
Like
they commonly do quarterbacks of
his
descent. And we don't need to get into that. But this was back in high school, so this was a college or NFL, so it's cool. Because it's, when he was young. Right. But anyway, so, first of all, 51 of those yards were from Mohamed Sanu.
On a dime.
And it was a nice pass. Nice reception, nice pass.
On a rope.
And guess what? He's 6 for 6. I mean, in his career. He's 6 for 6. So he's perfect. When he passes the ball, it's always a completion. He's 6 for 6 for 228 yards. And 3 touchdowns. Guess what that gives him?
Perfect quarterback rating.
A perfect quarterback rating. So, in his 5-year NFL career. So, a triple option quarterback in high school, Sanu probably would be the best passer in Cleveland.
Can't argue with that. Probably would be, man. Put some trash, some bums.
He'd probably be the best quarterback for half of the teams in the league.
Can't argue with that.
Don't. All right, so what we doing next, man?
Let's talk about the other team on our show. So on the show, where it usually works, I have a team that usually wins. See what? Tell people again. Happiness is what? A function of expectations. I expect good things from my Panthers, and Killer Cam delivers. I told you about your fraudulent team, but you know what? I can tell I'm striking a nerve. So we're just gonna go on to the next segment while he keeps his cool.
I hit him with one of them stale faces.
Hey!
I'll be damned, mama. They know who I am, mama.
Right.
I'm still a cowboy, but they know who I am, mama. Come on now. Hey, man, come on, man. Don't get on me, man. Don't get on me, man. Don't get on me. Hey. Forget you, bro. Hey, we gonna come back for them Cowboys, man. We gonna come back for them Cowboys. We gonna break them down. We gonna analyze them, flip them, smack them.
For those who want to know
we gonna get them right.
What a winner sounds like, let's leave the people with something they can ride to. Leave the people with something they can ride to. Leave them something they can ride to. Killer Cam. Leave them something they can ride to. Leave them something they can ride to. Something they can ride to. You already know.